So the latest card to join Marvel Snap is Stature, and I think this one's going to be a lot of fun. She's a new 5/7 that costs 1 if your opponent discarded a card from their hand this game. So when that condition's met, you've got yourself a really efficient 1/7. And to meet that condition, you can run cards like Moon Knight or Black Bolt, both of which can force your opponent to discard cards. And when you've got a really efficient play like a 1/7, doing things like copying it with a Moon Girl feels really nice, because then you've got 2 1/7s. And if you've got Moon Girl, you can run cards like She-Hulk. Sometimes you won't always have the perfect stature line, but just copying a She-Hulk and playing 2 of those on turn 6 can be really nice. So all in all, this deck is about creating these really efficient turn 6 plays with multiple big stat dumps. So for instance, some nice lines in this deck might be something like Shuri on turn 4, Black Bolt on turn 5 to play a 16 power Black Bolt and to activate your stature, and then something like Taskmaster to copy that 16 power and then play a 1/7 stature right behind it. You might also have another line like Moon Knight on turn 3 to activate stature, and then you've got Moon Girl on turn 4 to copy a stature and maybe even some She-Hulks, and then skip turn 5 to discount your She-Hulks and maybe play 2 She-Hulks and 2 statures on your final turn for, what is that, a 34 power dump on the final turn. You could even squeeze in a Titania or a Sunspot buff to top it off. So there's a handful of different angles and approaches for this deck. You're not always going to have the perfect stature plays, but when you don't, you're hoping to have good Arrow plays, She-Hulk plays, Shuri plays to back that up. And as you'll see, this deck can win games in a handful of different ways and do some pretty exciting stuff, and stature certainly feels like an important part of the puzzle. I don't think, for the record, this is going to be the best way to play stature. This one's a little bit susceptible to things like Sandman countering those big final turns, particularly since he just got buffed. That's pretty popular in the meta. I don't know exactly what the best stature deck's going to look like. We'll check in a few days after some data has been collected across the community. But this is definitely a really fun deck and seemed promising enough with some fine tuning. Felt like this could be a pretty solid climbing deck, just not perfect quite yet. All right, so let's see if this feels a little better. I mean, Arrow makes every deck better, honestly, so it's gonna feel better, obviously. This is a really awkward hand right now. This deck has 4 5-cost cards. Now, Stature's not really a 5-cost card, right? But Shuri makes things happen. Okay. Shuri, Black Bolt, Taskmaster would be great if we could find a Stature. And Volt certainly opens up a lot of opportunity here as well. Grand Central will probably want to play a big 5 in case we hit. Oh, this hand is dreamy. Oh, we can't really do Plunder Castle stuff, but that's okay. So this hand is just perfect. Actual perfect first game here. Ooh, that makes me nervous, but hopefully they can't contest a lot of stuff here. So this is the, oh, and Black Bolt might also screw them a little bit because it might have 0 cost stuff. Black Bolt might be the perfect counter. So we'll go Black Bolt left. And then we have Taskmaster Stature on 6. Arrow, we can't really use much because Plunder Castle, we kind of know everything's going. Arrow would actually be a pretty good grab in Grand Central just to get a 7 power unit, right? That's fine. And the opponent might want to play into Volt on 5 as well, so Arrow would be a pretty good grab. If we get Moon Knight, forget it. No, we don't want Moon Knight discarding something good would be really sad. Yes, you probably should have snapped, by the way, when you saw the Shuri come in and the Stature in particular, but I don't want to lose this game to YouTube. If I snap, the opponent might go away. Make me very sad. What do we discard? Oh, Absorbing Man. Interesting. So Absorbing Man now works with Wong. No. Oh, that's great. That's fine. That's totally fine. They lost their Silver Surfer. Oh, that's fine too. Oh no, it's not fine. There's 2 of them. Oh God. Do I win a tie? It's gonna be Odin, isn't it, bro? He's got 1 card in hand. It's gonna be Odin, isn't it? I don't even want to tie anyway. They're up by 6. I'm adding 16 and 7. It's possible, right? It's possible. Oh, that's pretty small. Yeah, we actually might win a tie. Is that 6 enough? I think we do win the tie. Yeah, we do. Wow. Wow, what a roller coaster game, dude. God, imagine they deleted 26 power from me and we still won. Taskmaster works if something's dead, by the way, as you see, in case anybody wondered. Oh, they're giving us the mode on stature. Well, that's a great first game with this new list. All right, we can get pretty big in Space Throne. So let's save that for Shuri, right? Miss discard decks? I feel like MODOK decks are still pretty good right now. At least I climbed a lot with MODOK last season. I climbed probably like 80 to 90 almost exclusively with MODOK, I bet. I don't know the exact numbers, but or maybe I don't know if it was 80 to 90, maybe like 75 to 85, but a lot of ranks anyway. I made a big move with MODOK. So stones are a little risky for them since there's a really tight restriction on spaces here. What in God's name was that? This is iffy. I got 3 cards I really don't want to lose here. I can lose any one of them, but Shuri, man, Shuri would be a really sad loss. So would Moon Girl and so would She-Hulk. I mean, you know, they're all bad. So, okay, She-Hulk's gone. We need stature now, of course. Bishop, and wait, we discarded a bishop. Oh, that's better for them for sure. We discarded a bishop, so that must have been what they got. Oh, that makes this insane now. Oh my God, dude. Okay, suddenly very happy person. Double stature's great. Oh man, we're oh dude. Oh, I wish I could get even more statures, right? This is gonna go off twice. I'm gonna get too many Shuris, which I don't actually need that many Shuris. I would love that to be a stature instead of a Shuri on the leftmost spot, but I don't think I can like wait to force that because then I gotta play the Shuri now and it feels bad, so it's okay. Ultimately still happy to have 2 statures. Sad to lose a draw for the record, but yeah, 3-cost Shuri is pretty nuts though, isn't it? Carnage, they had that to clear space as well, so they had a few plays there, I guess. So we can go double Shuri stature next turn. Yeah, that's fine. I can technically play a 4-cost Shuri as well next turn, but I guess Titania would be the only other really good draw here off the top that we could actually play, right? I'm not gonna snap. I want to see this resolve. I think this could look really cool. Does that mess me up? No, we had mana to spare, but it goes twice. So, oh, but they're always 1. They don't care. The statues say screw you. They don't care about Iceman. That's actually so sick, dude. They don't care about Iceman. How freaking cool is that, dude? That's freaking cool as how cool. So that's 2 28 power statures. Surely we assume that's enough. They're revealing first. There's no Shang-Chi. I guess technically you might think Thanos mid with some stuff could maybe do it with enough stones. I'm adding 29 power mid though. I'm behind by 2, so hopefully we have enough. I love that their text just overrides Iceman. Like, screw you, Iceman. We cost 1, man. That's our deal. We just cost 1, dude. Deal with it. This is such a sick final turn. My God, Moon Girl, dude. Just the Moon Knight, Moon Girl combo here. Never thought I'd see those 2 in a deck together. That's no moon. That's stature. That's not big enough. No way. No way, dude. What? We're not even on the same planet. Not even on the same planet. Oh my God, yes. Okay. All right. I said I needed 1 more game for the video, guys. I think we got it. That was the game, dude. The double 28 power stature is pretty sick. All right. Cool. Yeah, I saw all the new bundles. We should do a review on stream of that stuff. Actually, that sounds kind of fun to go through that. I always wondered if that would be an interesting video or not. Do you guys want to see videos on that stuff? My like non-gameplay snap videos never seem to actually do quite as well. Like my patch review today, that stuff always does really well in Hearthstone. So I don't know. Doesn't do as well in Snap. I don't know what the difference is yet. I want to do some variant reviews with chat up for some shorts. I get a lot of good gameplay shorts, but I just want some like in the can shorts for YouTube that are just easy to make. Okay, this is interesting. This is gonna be a really big final turn if we want. It does mean I'm only playing what I can see here on 5. I guess you're better off playing the statures first. We can also just play Quinjet plus, I don't know, something. This Scorpion here, I feel like, has really made me sad. What did the opponent get there? A Taskmaster, I guess? Yeah, everything else discounted. Do we just play all the statures out now? I'm drawing Chavez. Oh, you know what we should do? We should make the ones that are copies. Yeah, we need to be careful with this. These will go to 0, and I can play them with a Chavez. Can I risk the Titania here? I'm revealing first. I don't know. It's kind of... Oh yeah, we cut Chavez. Ah, crap. Yeah, shoot. No, we cut Chavez. Okay, these still go to 0, right? So that's fine. We can wait on that. Let's chill. I forgot we cut the Chavez, bro. Mr. Fantastic only? Oh, this still goes at 1. Oh, shoot. Okay, that actually makes sense. It's setting its cost. Not. Oh, that does change my power output this turn though, unfortunately. Yeah, if I'd played this last turn, we'd have 6 more or 4 more power because I could put in a Titania. Yeah, this feels okay. We're contesting Jotunheim. I'm kind of expecting a Dr. Doom, I guess, actually, if I think about it right. I think I'm kind of expecting a Dr. Doom, so I need to beat 2 plus 4 here is 6. I'd go to 7. I think I might like this better. This Titania may or may not be right, depending on where the Dr. Doom goes. I guess Dr. Doom here is only 14. I don't actually need a stature. Oh, the opponent has decided I've taken too long. Yeah, I think this is actually right. I think this was an Electro ramp deck that didn't hit any ramp. Okay. Zabu is good. We like Zabu. Good night, Humble Advantage. Have a good one. Sleep tight. May you dream of stature and She-Hulk and so on. I wish you the very best of dreams. Do we skip 4 for an Arrow and or a She-Hulk? It's not, and is not the right word since we're playing Shuri on 3 here. I definitely don't think we're playing a Moon Knight. Yeah, I think we play She-Hulk next turn, most likely. She'll be very cheap, so we can play her with other stuff here. Maybe a Goose to limit our ability to play something big. I don't know where we like the Goose, to be honest, but maybe a District X. We could like Heimdall right next turn, if nothing else. You know what we could also do? We could maybe set up for an Arrow. Oh, whoa. We can set up for an Arrow right as well if we think we're winning left and mid pretty safely here. If they don't play it to mid, which I don't think they're often going to. Just use Arrow here for the win. Arrow being a good card, you know, as she is. Seems safer to me. We're revealing first too, so their own arrow won't even hurt us. Cool. Arrow just wins games, man. Sometimes. I mean, it's not over yet, of course. Things can go wrong, but Arrow wins games. Like Doctor Doom kind of thing could go wrong. I'm not expecting that. We saw Swordmaster and She-Hulk from their actual deck, so I don't know what the plan is there. Victory. They didn't trust it either way. Dude, this retreat thing coming after the victory is really throwing me for a loop. It's remarkable the difference in this deck with Arrow and without it, guys. We were like, I think we were about like 3-6 or something. So, you know, roughly a 33% win rate. I'm kind of making that number up, but roughly we were probably about 3 out of 9, right? We won 3, lost 6. Since we've added Arrow to the deck, we have won 7 and lost once. I think there was a little bit of variance there because I kept saying like, oh, you know, the deck felt better than it was performing and stuff. So I'm sure we hit a streak of variance and good luck too, but man, the Arrow difference so far has been remarkable. So this is actually a pretty cool Moon Girl. Well, we're not gonna get an extra stature, are we? Because the hand is too full. Ugh. We got a Shuri actually. This would be a good time for a Shuri. We could go Shuri, Black Bolt, Stature, Taskmaster. Not in that order. Oh, the nut. Okay. Stature can go left too, importantly. Yeah, we're kind of flexible to do whatever here, but I don't want to be revealing first if I can help it. So I guess Black Bolt's gonna have to go mid probably. Okay, that's either Stature, Black Bolt, or Taskmaster. They're revealing first. So thankfully the Black Bolt here will not hit the Stature if they got it and play it, right? We're down 8 here, right? Let's just go for a fresh spot to win. Flipping this kind of feels good because they're limited to one position, but they could actually win that with like just a big unit, like a 12 power or something. So let's do this instead. They go for Dark Hawk instead. All right, that we can kind of beat that, but it's a little risky if we go for the Stature there. We might just do this instead, right? It's a little risky. Well, let's see. What would they play? They'd have to play like Idiot Rock Guy and Korg to buff that up enough, right? Because Korg's only worth 4, which pushes that to 12, but they could put or Rock Slide, I mean. Korg, I don't know, they can put whatever they want there, though. This is probably more likely to win. I don't think they're going to go toe-to-toe for 16. I guess we could play around a Shang-Chi like this as well, though. But if they added like 6 power here with a Rock Slide, for instance, it'd go to 14, but we'd go to 16, so that'd be okay. We beat most... Yeah, we would beat most plays. This beats Shang-Chi mid in particular, which I do like. Because Shang-Chi's not unlikely in a Zabu deck. I like this better. They play the Rock Slide there, though. We lose. Oh, just the White Queen. We made the right play, but they had to kind of not add an additional card in mid, which... kind of surprised they did. I'm surprised they thought I was gonna double down mid, right? Like, why wouldn't they try to shore up right? Really surprised by that. Did we know they had a second White Queen? Oh, we did. We might have should have planned around that instead of a Rock Slide, because that could have gave us the Dark Hawk advantage if we'd clicked in here to see that this was the copy. That might have helped us. We could have maybe not played around Rock Slide. I mean, still, the odds of them having a Rock Slide, frankly, is pretty good. It's not like they don't have a Rock Slide necessarily. And frankly, they could have just played this here. It costs 3, so it can go in Big House. So there's just no really way to know for us, is there? I think we made the right play, probably. Just unfortunate placement by the opponent. Really surprised they doubled down on the Shang-Chi there. Sorry, guys. 1 second. I don't know. This didn't update. Whatever. It's all good. We'll figure it out. All right. Yeah, Titania is a little sad here. Hands definitely a clunky opener. No Quinjet, no Zabu, no Sunspot means we didn't really get a good chance to dump our cards that we wanted to. Moon Knight into Shuri here could be pretty good. Moon Knight into Moon Girl is kind of okay. Oh, this is the Moon deck. I suppose we have 2 Moon characters. Moon Knight, Shuri gone. Okay, Quicksilver, Domino, Mr. Fantastic. Kind of. Oh, dude, that's a bad spot for Stature to be. Can we get away with the turn 5 Moon Girl to hit the Statures and the Titanias that way? Sure is a lot weaker, and there's almost nothing I can play with it, to be honest. But it does give me a pretty monster final turn. Now that said, I can't play into Hellfire Club at all with these, though. It's just literally 0 chance to contest Hellfire Club, so I can't win that, and Vault will be closed. So I don't think that's the answer, right? That seems wrong. I don't really think this is very good either, for the record, but what is this? Just like an Agatha? I don't know what the opponent's deck is, dude. I'm dumbfounded, man. I am dumbfounded. I'll tell you. Yeah, this seems okay. Just win mid and then arrow our way to victory with a Titania on the final turn. I guess we're probably going to be behind on a tie, though, usually. Did the opponent just retreat again? What is going on, dude? I can't get a game. Everybody's terrified of my Moon Knight. Not so great. Titania could actually go pretty bad for us. We'll see. Oh, no. No, Titania, no. God. Oh, God. I jinxed everything. That went as poorly as humanly possible. My God, dude. Can I win off Shuri She-Hulk, though? Maybe. Maybe we can. It's not impossible. Shuri She-Hulk's actually pretty legit. Fortunately, this Titania now is just in there. It's just gone. We can't get it back if we play a card. No, I guess I can. I can get it back. No, I can play Shuri there to get it back, actually. No. I can play 2. Well, I can't really play Moon Knight, though. Because I risk losing one of my combo pieces. I guess I just play Shuri and then whatever. One of my She-Hulk Taskmasters. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, we just pass. It's literally just 3 cards played this game and hope to win, right? So we'll play Shuri there to bounce it in, and then whatever our final play is to bounce it back. Which is actually gonna make sure we win that, and we just have to win one of these other spots. Yeah, Sandman here would kind of screw me, but otherwise we're fine. Okay. We don't need that. We don't need Black Bolt. We lost Stature anyway, so yeah. We just gotta pick which spot to win with Taskmaster / She-Hulk, whichever we want. Probably functionally about the same. We wouldn't expect a Cosmo in this deck, right? I don't think we'd expect a Cosmo. Yeah, Arrow is always a threat. Yeah, we can't really beat Arrow too much. Wave is fine too, yeah. Actually, that's amazing. This is... Well, Arrow still beats me, doesn't it? Yeah, I mean, we can't play around Arrow ever, but whatever. We do our best. Not really. Arrow still wins. I have no reason to play Taskmaster there. Arrow's how they win. If they have Arrow, they still win, right? So it doesn't really matter. Killmonger. Okay. Oh, actually, we're fine. Yeah. Okay, cool. No Arrow. What do you know? All right. Sometimes you got to play it out, right? You got to make them have it. Victory. They didn't have it. Okay, Quinjet, go get it, buddy. It's actually fine. I probably don't want to play Arrow a lot this game anyway with Moon Girl She-Hulk, right? You cannot scale that. We're gonna skip turns for She-Hulk almost always, I think. Oh, dude, even cheaper Moon Girl. Let's go. Arrow back to 5 as well. It's beautiful. I love it. Okay, so I guess our biggest... Oh, that's an arrow for them. Okay, let's keep that in mind, because that could really mess up my final turn. This arrow's 4, dude. That's so sick. That's actually so sick. Yeah, I think we even play it this turn, right? We were going to skip turn 5 traditionally with this, so let's arrow here. Maybe we fill up Shadowland and make their life a little awkward. They play a couple small cards here. Oh, they got a snap going. Okay. Must have a Sandman for me, huh? Is a Sandman this turn? That does make my life a lot harder, I'll say. No, they got the arrow. Is that my arrow? No, that's their arrow. Okay, so they still have another arrow. Let's keep that in mind. Dude, if I hit a crazy Moon Knight here, I still float 4. I could have a turn next turn where I play double She-Hulk, because one of them is gonna cost 1. One costs 2. That's 3. Stature would cost 1 is 4. Titania is 0. But if I lose a She-Hulk here, I'm really sad, right? If I lose the Stature, I've kind of wasted the purpose of the turn. I guess actually because we have the arrow, we're gonna have a 0 cost She-Hulk, a 1 cost She-Hulk, and a 5 cost arrow, right? I think we like that. Oh, we got Elysium too. I forgot Elysium and Quinjet are making these basically free. I think we pass. I think we pass. Sandman's our nightmare, right? I thought they were gonna play it last turn, but they played Arrow, so maybe there's no Sandman. Sandman murders us. Sandman, we hate Sandman. How's it so far? This iteration has actually worked out pretty well, I have to say. That is really annoying, bro. We don't appreciate that, sir. I'm revealing first, so Titania is actually a risk for me, right? I mean, if we actually trust the arrow, we don't need anything, right? I guess, do we? They're not playing more than 3 cards with no discounts. Their own arrow will be pulled here, so that's irrelevant. This should be fine, though, right? Should be fine. I think we're okay. What could they really do? I mean, I guess like a Doctor Doom could maybe be a little bit of an issue. I think I added enough right though that it's fine still yet. We just have to make sure we outscale left in case they play big stuff. Shang-Chi gone. Okay, that would have been nuts. They went for Arrow Sunspot instead. Okay. I think, isn't that a solved loss for them? Like, I guess they don't know I have the She-Hulks, right? So I guess nothing's solved for them, but they know I have the arrow because they saw it. That's my arrow. Okay, Shuri Black Bolt Stature is a great line, we know. Titania is actually a pretty good follow-up on that as well. We need a Taskmaster, maybe would be the dream follow-up here. And really just any power to play early. Oh, Arrow can also be a great follow-up there. Okay. So, win a lane with Black Bolt, win a lane with Stature, maybe, and then arrow them away, I guess. I don't know. This is falling apart as I describe it. Colleen Wing. Yeah, we can actually wipe out our Titania here for some power, I think. Putting a Sunspot there. I mean, I guess we're not really scaling the Sunspot at all, but let's see. Iron Fist sort of makes me think they're going to be dumping a lot of power left. So maybe we don't actually care much about winning left. We probably need power mid in that case. And just a little bit right would be sufficient, perhaps. Okay, that might be pulled back in a different direction with what's his dude? Black Bolt ever disruptive here, I wonder? Could be, could be. Is Arrow ever disruptive too is another question. Or do they like that? Yes, Arrow me. I love to move. It's disturbing. Let's split this out a little. I don't know though, man. I really do want a lot of power mid. Even 2 power difference might make a big impact here. So let's put the Shuri mid, and then Black Bolt mid, and then you hope Stature right is sufficient, with maybe an Arrow left on the final turn. You think the Vulture can pretty easily end up mid, right? So Miles and Maximus. Okay. Ooh, that's a Taskmaster. We now have a bit of a choice on our final turn. We could maybe play for Arrow Disruption, or we could maybe play for Taskmaster Power Output. And it's probably going to depend a little bit on what they do. I think this is actually maybe more of like a move Surfer deck with a Maximus in here. Might have a lot more like just 3-drop stuff happening. We've seen a few lists like that. There's kind of different varieties of that. I certainly don't remember all the details of each, but maybe not straight move anyway. Okay, that's kind of fine, right? I think based on the way this is being played out right now, I think the Arrow here is going to be a little safer. If they play like a Heimdall, which I don't really even expect, to be honest, the way this is all shaken out. If they play a Heimdall, Iron Fist Miles end up left anyway, Arrow Maximus end up mid. I'm only going to be at 13 power mid. It's like Heimdall ends up left. Oh, man, that snap makes me nervous. Do we just go for raw power output is the other question, right? Is raw power output more likely to win? Because movement shenanigans can kind of work around Arrow is my fear. Like Heimdall doesn't really care because he's moving these into a different spot. I think we go for raw power and we respect this as well. We're pretty close here. Could arguably do this and play for a Heimdall too, but I just don't know what to expect. Brood Surfer, the order is weird for them there, though, is the problem. Where do you put those? I don't know. Okay, we lose. Yeah, Shang-Chi again. This deck's pretty tough today with Shang-Chi's everywhere, I feel like. So the Arrow would have worked out, guys. I guess we were revealing last though, weren't we? So Arrow wouldn't have worked out. They had the lead here and left. Yeah, so Arrow didn't work either. Shang-Chi still connects. All right. Moon Knight left seems fine here. Zabu really a turn late, I would say. If we could keep Moon Girl and She-Hulk, we're just over the moon happy though. Maybe if we go Zabu, She-Hulk on, or Moon Girl on 4, skip 5 for the double She-Hulks on 6. Can't play a Taskmaster though if you go double She-Hulk, but you can play a lot of other stuff, right? Well, not Black Bolt. Shuri. Probably not a Stature though. Yeah, I think I like this a little more. A Quinjet would be a good draw here this next turn too, potentially. Their own sunspot, okay. This could be big. Oh, the claw, dude, that's funny. Claw, you idiot, point the other way. What are you doing? You look stupid, Claw. So now Moon Knight on 4 and Moon Girl on 5. If we can hit the boy, dude. We could hit, if we hit Taskmaster off this, we are just over the moon. We float 2 on 5 actually though only. So these would only be, I guess, 3 each. So you can play 1 She-Hulk and 2 Statures. It's really not that interesting, is it? Is there a chance the opponent... Oh, I'm not even copying the Stature anyway this turn. So this is really just playing for the She-Hulks. She-Hulk plus Shuri is a pretty decent chance to draw. No, there's no chance to draw because I'm top decking. That's not true. This is the play. We're not top decking because we're filling the hand and we're skipping turn 5. Oh, Sandman gone. Okay. Oh no, dude, we lost the Stature. No, that's the whole point. Sandman gone though makes our life pretty interesting. Now we could just Moon Girl double She-Hulk, right? You can even Quinjet in that case because one of them will cost 4 and one of them will cost... Oh no, you can't. No. Only float 1. One costs 5. No, that doesn't make sense. In this case, they both cost 4. No, this doesn't work either. No, this plan's bad. No, this plan doesn't work, guys. Is it just She-Hulk Taskmaster in this case then? This can go to 15 for the Taskmaster, so it's kind of neat. Yeah, that's the move. Okay. Ah, screw you, Arrow. So... do we try to win with a mid flip or do we try to just secure? We got left pretty strong anyway. We went with a mid flip, right? We go here. They need to add 19 power here, which I think usually this deck's playing 1 card per turn because they're a Sandman deck. Something like Doctor Doom's not that good. Something like Odin or Magneto would have 17 left, for instance. That's not enough. Yeah, I think this is fine. Should be okay. It took me a long time to find these lines this game, by the way. My God. It's like, there's a lot of little permutations technically in these sorts of decks, right? I don't know yet. They're thinking about it. We could play the Taskmaster right to be like really sneaky, but I don't think so. Victory. These Sandman control decks seem to just keep losing to us, man. I don't know. Maybe because we discarded their Sandman for the record. Having She-Hulk Taskmaster's an option is pretty strong, but I'm not sure. All right. Eternity range. Scary. We can still Zabu. That's fine. We don't really care much about a rock here, do we? I think that's fine. We can add a lot of power per spot pretty easily. Instead, they get a rock. Nice. Falcon? Bro, I need hand space. Is this real, dude? I need hand space. That's literally the only thing I care about is hand space, man. Double Stature here. I will get a double Stature, right? And then I can go Black Bolt, Stature if I want. But I can go Black Bolt, Taskmaster anyway. I guess Black Bolt, Stature is still better though, because that's 14. And I can play something else as well, potentially like a Shuri or a Arrow, maybe if I get to, or a Titania, whatever. I will draw 1 more card, so that is relevant. Yeah, this seems fine. I mean, are we ever better off skipping turn? No, we'll play the Black Bolt. This is okay. Squirrel does screw me a little bit though. Spider-Man. Lady Thor is a problem. Ugh, I hate trying to beat this Typhoid Mary, right? It's a real pain. She's so big. This only takes me ahead by 2, and then I have only Stature, really. That's my big option here. We might discard a 0 if they don't use it now, but you kind of assume they're going to use it now on that Lockjaw. Do we ever snipe back the Lockjaw lane if it's small enough? Yeah, we can, actually. If they get like a Wasp there or something, or a... whatever, a Mjolnir. I guess no Mjolnir, but... okay. Let's see. Total failure. They stole my name. they straight up stole my name. That's rude. Why is Typhoid a superpower? That is hilarious. Why is indeed Typhoid a superpower, man? I don't know either. I don't know either. Oh, Leech they didn't play. I went for Spider-Man instead. I like that. We are tied here, though, which means they are going to have to add some power here. And we hit the Shuri. Oh, my God, dude. So this pulls us ahead here unless they hit the hammer exactly. It was a 1 in 4 to hit the hammer. Do I need 14 power here to win? Will 7 win this for me, I guess, is the question. If they're playing here, they have to play the hammer here. Yeah, we actually need to make this the big Shuri here, I think, is my argument. In case they play the hammer. Because this puts me up 11-0. They could move Nightcrawler over, though, and play a hammer and something big and still win. Oh, shoot. This is actually a really hard call. I don't know. What's the biggest card in there? We may have done this backwards. I don't know. This is a really hard call. It's not the hammer. Uh-oh, I think I did it backwards. Oh, no, we did it backwards. No. Oh, no, we're fine. We win. Magneto's only 11. All good. Never mind. Never mind. All good. Just kidding. Okay, actually, that being a pretty significant breakpoint at 12 probably does signal that this is the right play to play around hammer.